Oh, your paw's trapped. Oh, here we go. So we were reviewing some of Ruthie's skills, and she was doing a very good job. So what I want to do here is give you the fundamentals for loose leash walking. So step one, I'm just going to get her positioned right there by my knee, and she's just exactly where I want her to be. That's perfect. Click her and let her know, hey, that's perfect, it's right where you should be. Treat her right down the side of my knee as well, so she's always getting the treats from that same spot. Then what I'm going to do is make a little semicircle this way. She gets a treat for being in the correct spot. Another semicircle. Click and treat for being in the right spot. Semicircle. Click treat. Semicircle. Click treat. Now what I'm going to do is take an individual pace. Click treat. Individual pace. Click treat. 2 paces. 1, 2. Click treat. And with Ruthie, since she does have a tendency to want to get out ahead, I'm going to clicker her a little bit sooner. 1, 2. So that she's really staying back here as opposed to getting up here. So right here, you notice that she's out ahead of me. If she ever gets ahead of you when we're training and working on our loose leash walking, what you're going to want to do is just change direction. So I'm just going to come from here. Now she's behind me. So now I'd go 1, 2. Boom, she's right where we need her to be. 1, 2, 3. So as you notice, she's kind of swooped around over here. She is in the wrong spot. No click, no treat. That's good information for her. I'm going to spin around here because she just keeps circling me. So that's okay. Let's get her positioned again. So there she is. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Took her a second there to figure out where she needs to be. She's kind of circling around the other side, but I just gave her a minute to figure out what I'm looking for. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And so just kind of systematically increase the amount of paces. And I also encourage you to start working indoors. And it sounds silly, but because obviously you're going to be walking outside. But then once you get outdoors and she's got that mode, she knows exactly where she needs to be positioned, then it'll be night and day. She'll do much, much better outdoors. So we will work outdoors at some point, but right now we're just building that foundation. So you are going to be taking her on walks outside now, obviously. So when you do, I encourage you to work on your name games, have her check in with you so she's not getting super distracted. And if she ever does get out ahead of you, then I usually just change directions on them so that she gets in the mode. So if she gets out ahead, I'd use the name game, say Ruthie, give her an opportunity to come back, and then continue on your journey. If you say Ruthie and she doesn't come back to you, doesn't pay attention, then head back the opposite direction so that then she's got to come up from behind. So anyway, work on this indoors, 3 to 5 minutes a day, and it'll pay dividends in her loose leash walking. So very, very good, Miss Ruthie.